Have you ever made red bean paste? In other words, anko in Japanese. Let's do it together. My name is Eli and this is Story Behind Plate. Anko is used in many desserts in Asia. My favorite one is daifuku. Ichigo daifuku, chocolate daifuku. Both of them are very delicious. I learned how to make daifuku and anko from my Japanese chef, Ippei Uemura. ありがとうございました、シェフ。First, we need red bean. First, measure your red beans is 300 grams. Then, wash them under running water. After this, soak them in a cold water overnight, so they will take the water they are inside. With this, it will be easy to cook them and make it puree and then take off the water. I will tell you the process while making. Don't worry, it will be different but not too hard. Also, the texture will be amazing. This is the red bean I soaked last night. I poured the water. Now we will put this in a pressure cook with water only. Now I'm gonna measure 1200 milliliters of water. It can be at room temperature, it can be cold water, but don't use boiling water. I will put my pressure cook on high heat. It will be cooked for 25-30 minutes on medium heat after this red part goes up. Let's cut our cheese sauce now. We can use it many times. You don't have to put it in a garbage or something like that. We can wash it after. Use it for anko. Also for cheese too. We can wash it and use it many times. Because of my pressure cook's mechanism, I have to wait until this button goes down. Otherwise, I can't open my pressure cook. By the way, I have a food processor, very old one, but it works well. So, and I have two bowls. One of them for excessive water. Second one is the dry paste. And I have something like that to eliminate the solid parts goes down. Of course, I'm gonna use it with my cheesecloth. Now it's okay to open. Let's start. I'm gonna put the beans with a little amount of the water to make it very fine paste. Let's check it. It looks very nice. This one is more liquid than, or it has a more viscosity, so it will be easier to take off the water. Do you remember what is the first version of our red beans? And now it's like that. And I'm gonna add 250 grams of regular sugar. Milliliters of water, and I will stir it to not burn. I prefer to put the water because I wanna see the sugar dissolve in the water and red bean paste, so I won't take some granules of the sugar. We transferred our red bean paste in a container. Then we will wrap its surface as a contact stretch. There shouldn't be any air bubble. If there is an air connection, it will cause the crust formation. So when you try to eat that part after a while, you won't like it because it's a bit crunchy and dry. We want the texture as a smooth, not something hard and crunchy. I'm gonna put our red bean paste in the refrigerator until it cools down. As you can see, I have 2 red bean paste in front of me. There is a reason, because I want to taste which ratio could be better for you. First, I did 300 grams of sugar for the same recipe, but it's a bit too sweet for me. And then I decided to reduce sugar content. So this one contains 250 grams of sugar, and its taste in the balance. It's not extremely sweet, and I can still take the flavor of the red bean, but not as a dominant. It's very smooth and in the balance. It's perfect. If you ask me which one is better, 250 grams of sugar or 300 grams of sugar for the same recipe, my answer is it depends on you and your eating habits. If you don't eat oftenly sweets and desserts, you can prefer 250 grams of sugar. And if you eat sweets, desserts more than average, you can prefer 300 grams of sugar for the same recipe. In my opinion, when we eat something, we should take the flavor from the beginning product too, but not as a dominant way. And I find it in 250 grams of sugar version of this recipe. And this is my preference, but please try it, and which one suits you better, please choose it. And if you're gonna do this recipe, please let me know what's your result. You can send me the pictures on Instagram, and if you have any question, you can ask me in the comments below. As you know, I love daifuku a lot, but in my country I can't find the main ingredient of the daifuku. So I tried to make something a little bit substitute for me, and their taste really amazing too. Shall we start? Oishii! I'm so happy. I really miss this flavor combination. If you wanna do something like that, please cook your red bean paste more than I showed you, because otherwise you can't shape them like that. Less water, more solidified, it's good. In Japan, there are many recipes it contains anko. For example, daifuku, anpon, and more. And I have too many anko red bean paste, so I'm gonna try new recipes. I have a chance and I should access on it. Thanks for your watching. My name is Irai and this is Story Behind Plate. See you next time.